On this episode, we have a bucket. This is Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is episode 104 of the Ask Gary V Show. All right. By the way, I think I said episode weird in that intro, so I gotta go back and listen to that, but I won't. And number two, somebody tweeted me today and said, why don't you pull questions out of a hat? Which I thought was clever. So India, that's correct, right? You don't have the name of the person? I could tell by the look on your face. So that's okay. Person who said that, at least I replied and said good idea. And so we will do that. Jeff Rivera, great suggestion. So now the spit bucket that used to be used for wine is now gonna be used to pull out questions for the Ask Gary V Show. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we have a company-wide meeting coming up, so the background's a little bit different than normal, which I like. A little change of pace. Hope everyone's doing well, really enjoying the show. Feels like it's picking up some momentum, seeing a lot more sharing of the show in social, which means a huge fat thank you to all of you. That was also a subtle guilt trip to the ones that aren't doing it. All right, India, let's get into the show. The first question is from this person.
It's from Lloyd, at Lloyd Knapp. I've become comfortable with my income from my business. As a result, I've become lazy. How do you stay motivated to keep growing?
Lloyd, I'm probably not the right person to answer this question for you because that's something that never even remotely crossed my mind or has ever entered into my body. I love the climb. The income level that I was at was never something that could ever be a variable in me becoming lazy or unmotivated. I would question if that even matters. Maybe you're good. Maybe you're good. I mean, to me, if I ever hit a day where I'm not fired up to keep climbing the mountain, I think that I would actually, listen, I think it's, it is 100% possible that somewhere out of nowhere, for business reasons, obviously health issues in my family could be the other variable, but for business issues, if I woke up and I was good and I started becoming lazy, I would probably retire. And I'm throwing a curveball here. This is a real answer. I think you may be thinking that I'm joking. You may read a blog post that just says, I'm done. Hey, it's me. Remember I said hustle 24/7? I'm out. I'm out and I'm going to do this. Because if that feeling ever entered my body, that's what I would do. To me, I think the bigger question is, don't get rah-rahed by me or other people or live the world or the life that other people tell you to live. I you should just check out. Maybe you're done. Maybe you're just done, which sounds kind of nice. Maybe you're just done. So I don't know how to motivate that because I never would know how to get into that zone in the first place. I just have no answer to that. My intuition is you're making your money in a way that doesn't inspire you and that you should go and do something that you really want to do. And if you still have a money vibe for it, why don't you go to Hawaii and start surfing all the time and then try to build a surfing business on the back after you surfed for a little while? Something like that. That feels practical and real. India? I like this India reading it. India, you're like my Vanna White.
Aww. I like that. From Ben. You mentioned using Twitter video to reply to people, but what about brands that don't have a face?
Ben?
Ben,
that's a great question. I think you create a face, and you can create a face by renting a face, a la a celebrity or an influencer, or you could go the Tony the Tiger or the Jolly Green Giant route, and I still think that Leo Burnett 2.0, and Leo Burnett is the classic ad agency in Chicago that was really known for this, creating these characters, the Marlboro Man, the Keebler Elves. I think companies are not doing enough of create something out of thin air and then allow it to be the face. I think it's time that we brought back caricatures in businesses, and I think you could do it in a lot of ways. I mean, I think we see it with app logos, right? Like it's a little koala bear, it's a little elephant. Like turn that turn that thing into an animated character. I think it'd be really spooky / rad if some, chick with a huge elephant mask was like answering you on, and obviously, look, you could answer in human form the way I do, or you could actually create the animation of that person. I mean, I think an animated character replying in video form on social would go bonkers and explode. And so those are the two ways. Very practical advice. Rent it with a celebrity. Hey, Drake, do this for us for the day. And people will be pumped and you're siphoning Drake's equity, but you're renting. Or do the hard climb. Create out of thin air the next caricature. Yeah, sometimes, I give good advice, guys. I mean, what can I say? I mean, it is episode 104 of a show named Ask Gary Vee. People like it. Don't act so goddamn surprised. All right, India.
It's from Adam.
Adam.
I have a ton of strengths. What's the best way to drill down on the best one so I can move forward at a faster pace?
I have a ton of strengths.
I have a ton of strengths.
Okay, good. I like Adam already because he's a brother on the ego train, and I love the ego train. I equally like the humility train. That's the balance that I try to live and comes natural to me. Adam, I think that you need to shut the fuck up and just pick one and go do it. If you have so many goddamn strengths, one of them is clearly not moving fast enough. If you're even debating this, your strength on moving and creating action is clearly not that strong. So I would say that's a great thing. That fires me up, and I believe that people have multiple talents. I mean, I feel like a lot of people do. I'm flabbergasted by somebody not just picking one and moving forward. I'll give you better advice. Cool, you've got a lot of strengths, lay them down, look at them, say, I like that one the best, do that. Right? I mean, if you have so many goddamn strengths, just pick one and freaking then win. Start winning. You can get to all of them eventually. I mean, God. No? Yes.
No, I'm just laughing. Dear Gary, I'm just too good at too many things. Help.
Yeah, I mean, right. Pick one, dick. Jesus.
From Good.
And by the way, I'm pumped. I actually think he's gonna win. Like, I know I'm being a little zingy. You're being a little zingy. Like, Adam, I'm pumped. Just pick one, man. Just pick one and start winning. It tastes good. It's delicious. I mean, all right.
All right.
That one got me. That one is exciting. I mean, like, why wait?
From Good News Shared, what's the best thing that's happened to you this week?
Oh, Good News Shared. That's a good one. What's the best thing that's happened to me this week? First of all, thank you so much. Second of all, love the concept of this Twitter account. Good News Shared, like just share good news. Yeah. Like, what's the best thing that happened to you this week? That's a nice concept. I'm into that. The best thing that happened to me this week, if you consider Sunday the beginning of the week, I guess you should, since officially I think that's the way it actually is. Is it?
Yeah.
It is, right? I forgot this. Yeah. Is that real life though? Sunday is the true, like, yeah, right? It's not a normal. I would say the best thing that happened to me this week was spending time with my kids, being official, on Sunday. They really enjoyed the outdoors. We've rented a place for the summer, and I have city kids, and they're starting to get older, and it was fun to watch them kind of play in the yard and really enjoy that experience and like spending real quality time with them. I had one of the, this is not a joke, I had one of the best weekends of my life this last weekend, all predicated on family time. It was fantastic, and that was the best part, just seeing, my kids are, Misha turns 6 this week, Xander turns 3 later this summer. They're starting to get to that fun age. It felt different. It felt different. It felt like, I think I saw a preview to the next 4 or 5 years of fatherhood that really excited me.
Nice.
Yeah. D-Rock's phone goes off during that emotional moment. This guy's got the worst timing. I like this hat thing. This is fun. This is fun, right? It's got a different vibe. This whole show has a different vibe because of a bucket.
Changes everything.
The bucket has changed it all.
Warren. When dealing with clients, would you rather find new clients or #hustle to get more from current clients?
Okay, very good, Warren. I like that. So I call this hunting and farming. Do you want to hunt and get new ones? Do you want to farm and grow the ones you have? I think way too many people don't realize the answer is both. Why not both, Warren? Why not both? And when you're super duper talented, you can do both. That's how you go from 30 to 500 people in a flash. There's no rather, Warren. I just want both. Like you know, you want both. You want both. You want both.
That's fine.
That was fine. Let's keep going. I like where my vibe's at in this. I think the bucket's gonna maybe get people to 5 is my lucky number. I don't know if I want to start doing 6, but okay, go ahead. Let's do it.
From Steph, what will the next big social network have to do to make it rival Facebook, Twitter, Instagram? Like, what do they have to do to make it out there? Steph, what they're gonna have to do is win the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old imagination. There's no winning after it hits a certain point. Social networks over the next foreseeable future, in my opinion, have to win the youth. They need to make Snapchat feel like that person's older brother's app, and this new thing is even cooler, and that's how you win, in my opinion. I think you have to under arbitrage or build off of a utility. I think people don't recognize how much of a utility Instagram was. Instagram made everybody better photographers, which brought a huge group of people, and then it started getting social. So my two answers are under arbitrage, the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old, or build a utility that starts as a utility, builds a big base, and then flip it and create the social network underneath it. Yeah, it was a good answer. Question of the day. What do you think about the bucket? You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering it.
Hello everybody, this is Stefan, and this is the Ask Stefan, D-Rock, and India show,
Woo!
Episode 104. Interesting fact about the number 104, it is after 103 and before 105. As you can see, we're set up for an all hands. We're about to get that going, talk a little bit about Vayner RSC. The Warriors won.
Yeah! Bay Area!
And that's about it. India, let's get into the show.
First question is just a puking emoji. Answer, Stefan?
My answer to this puking emoji is that I could draw a better puking emoji. Next question, India.
Stefan, next question. Judith from California says, the Warriors suck. Go. Oh.
So
Someone ruins everything. You're the worst person ever.
Are you guys making it in a television show for the YouTubes?
It was.
This is